Hello everyone, my name is AkaTrios and welcome to a new project on this channel. It's been 3 years ever since the last Let's Play, which was Library of Ruina. If there's any remaining viewers from that time, that's wonderful. I will be happy to see you here again. But this will be a project for a long time as well. This is Pokémon Rejuvenation, a fan-favorite Pokémon fan game that I have already played last year, but it is approaching another update rather quickly. And I was like, why not give it a replay? And why not urge myself to make this an actual Let's Play topic? And here we are. Pokémon Rejuvenation version 13.5.6, which is the latest version. We're waiting for V14 as we speak, which seems to be approaching rather quickly. And let's just hit new game from the start. Yeah, there's a lot in this game. There's, as you can see, trigger warnings, mature humor, strong language, comic mischief, psychological horror. That's more of a late game, but I will prepare you beforehand. And we also can see some other things in this game. Nothing that we didn't already see in Library of Ruina, so I'm assured that everything could be fine. So let's just look further, and we will not skip a prologue. Can you tell me the story about the Zora and the Pangoro again, mommy? Alright, I will. There once was a lonely Zora, living deep in the darkest forests. He was a mischievous one, transforming into other Pokemon and beings that lived around. He would often use this ability to trick others into handing over food or using their homes to sleep in. Because of this, he didn't have many friends. I'm sure you can piece together why. But one day this changed when Zora met a powerful Pokemon called Pangoro. They were fighting over a rare and coveted golden apple. Many hours later their will came to an end. What? Many hours later their fight came to an end and no victor was revealed. I can read today. Whatever, this stays in. They knew they were evenly matched. One could not take out the other. With both staring at each other intensely, they knew that they were destined for friendship. The two became quick companions. They were two peas in a pod, if you will. They traveled the world together, overcame hardships, went on thrilling adventures. Life was good for the two of them, until one day Zora went too far. Zora planned a devious prank on Pangoro. I shall transform into Pangoro's fallen mother. That would surely give him a spook, Zora said. It will be my best prank yet, Zora said. So while Pangoro left to find food, Zora put his mischievous plan, or his malicious plan, in fact, into action. And Pangoro returned home and was greeted with the sight of his dead mother. Paralyzed with a mixture of extreme emotions, Pangoro dropped his collection of food onto the ground. In that collection of food was a golden apple! Yeah, yes, that's right. A golden apple. And Zora saw this, he transformed back into his normal state, looked down at the food and said, Hey, where did you find this golden apple? It looks fresh and incredibly delicious. Zora raised his head to see a face full of fury, sadness, but most importantly, disappointment. Zora quickly realized that he hurt Pangoro very deeply and tried to apologize, but Pangoro wouldn't hear any of it and immediately ran into the forest. Shaken and worried, Zora ran after him, but Pangoro was nowhere to be found. Zora realized that he repelled his only friend with his selfishness, and Zora became lonely once more. Sleep tight, Maria. Morning already? Better get up. Tale of a lonely Zora. Mommy said that I can only play computer games after I finish all my responsibilities. I hope you cannot hear all this keyboard clicking. I've tried to make some arrangements so that my mouse and keyboard wouldn't be as easy to hear. They might still slip through though. Advanced Calculus. Oh, this is easy stuff. Mommy and I went through all of these books already. We need more books. I guess it's the same. And there's nothing here. Unfortunate. Mommy, I'm up. I'm up. Ah, good morning, Maria. Did you sleep well? I'm preparing breakfast right now. Do you mind fetching your father? He's working in his study. Don't take too long. I don't want this food to get cold. You can count on me, Mommy. Alright. Cute, isn't it? Is there something the matter, dear? Go fetch your father for me, please. You know he doesn't like his eggs to be cold. You're such a silly child, Maria. Now go on now, okay? Okay. No, I want to go at the chair, look at the stuff. Anything I can talk to? Well, that's the outside. We don't want to go outside. Ooh, these pictures are pretty in this book. It's a picture of me and my family. I love it so much. I remember when we did this. The man looks incredibly happy in that picture, I tell you that. It's a family computer. I like playing games on this when Mommy lets me. Oh yes, is nothing matter? Who are you talking to? No one. I'm playing pretend. What's a fourth wall anyway? We don't need that shit here. Excited? Kugira City is being built as we speak. A new glimmer of hope, straight from the hearts and minds of a Black Kiari corporation. Kugira City? This place looks familiar. Not sure we can actually read these books. I don't really understand these books. Well, apparently Maria can. How? I give up. Oh, there's another bookshelf over there. But nothing to read. This seems like the right spot. What does this do? Maria, don't mess with my computer, okay? Okay, sorry. Ah, Maria, how are you doing? Mom's breakfast is ready, so get your butt out of this room and have a good food. Ah, I do love your mother's cooking. Alright, I'll be out in a few moments. You'll tell your mother that, you hear? Alright. RC. Maria, please put that book down. Sorry. Oof. Darn, I almost had it. I'll get it next time. Interesting. RC and Garoof. Nothing to see here. Basement, but I'm not allowed down there. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to just take a quick peek. Daddy said no, and no means no. We ain't gonna look down there. I don't want no trouble. Dad said he'll be right out. Did he now? Well, there's no use in rushing him, I guess. Should go upstairs and freshen up. I'll have a breakfast ready by then. And okay, and then we gotta play outside afterwards, right? Of course. Now go on, Maria. I'll be waiting for you down here. I'm going right now. Yeah, we did it. Ooh. What was that? Mom? Mommy? Mommy? Mom? Who are you? How many times? What? How many times are you going to make this little girl suffer? How many times are you willing to put her through this chaos? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not talking to you. Oh, well, do you know where my parents are? They're downstairs. Oh, okay, well. Going to go to them now. Maria. Yes? No matter what happens, don't you dare lose hope. Don't lose who you are, and don't you dare forget what's about to happen. You understand? Yes, I understand. Good. Go to them now. They're waiting. Oh, okay. Let's listen to the scary person. These pictures frighten me. Mommy! What are you doing to Mommy? Mommy, wake up! I have to make the sound a bit quieter. That works well. Mommy, wake up! Wake up! Daddy, get out of the way! Get out! Why won't you say anything to me? Why? Marionette, your father wishes to see you now. It's not too quiet now. What are you talking about? Marionette, your father wishes to see you now. What are you doing? Marionette. Marionette! Marionette! What? Now, for the 5th time, Marionette, your father is waiting for you in the East Wing. You're making him wait longer than he has time for, so get to it. What? What am I doing here again? Marionette, I won't say it again. Just hurry along then. My name is not Marionette. It's Maria. Curious, isn't it? We have a plushie of Zora, and a plushie of Pangoro, and a mirror. Well, well, well. What do we have here? What are we going to do about, you know, that problem Indria told us about? We'll deal with it when the time comes. For now, someone should stop being an eavesdropper and get to their father. Did you feel it, Marionette? The end is near. I think we can do a different mixing here. It's a bit difficult to mix the sound. I will have to watch the recording later to make sure that I can actually be heard. All it takes is one more person, just one more. Where's my mom? Mommy is sleeping with our lord now, Marionette. Stop calling me Marionette. It's Maria. What is with this disrespect? Your name is no longer Maria. Now, as I was initially planning to do, no need for the explanation, sir. Demonstrating may be the key to this girl's mind. Very well. I will not pretend to know how to pronounce all this. She's gone now, Marionette. She's with a lord now. She won't need to suffer the calamity that soon befalls this earth. Marionette, it's your turn now. No, you can't make me do it. Mates, bring Marionette to the altar. Let go of me. Let go of me. Said the same to my mommy. She's gone because of you. Enough, Marionette. Go with dignity. I don't want this. Just let me go. I hate you. I hate you. Someone please don't let him do this to me. Someone please help me. Anyone. Mommy. Please. Yeah, that was the intro, by the way. Oh boy. Select a difficulty mode. Now, as you can see, there's 2 difficulty modes. There's the story mode, that's easier. The teams, as it says, the teams will be easier to deal with and the impact of field effects is halved. That's more a story kind of thing, which I'm not sure which mode I used for for my first playthrough. I think it was story mode. But generally speaking, I would prefer to try this one. That's the original Rejuvenation experience. Teams with field effects will operate at full power, which means that all the gym leaders will have full 6 Pokemon teams. If you play Pokemon Reborn, you might, or Pokemon Desolation, at that matter, you might recognize this. Like, the field effects are in full power, what field effects are, I'll tell you later. And teams are in full power as well. And we'll try this and probably suffer a lot, but hey, that's part of the play. That's part of the game. That's part of the fun. Excuse me, can you hear me through that thing? Ah, that's better. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Amanda. I'm what you could call a scout. For what? The Aevium League, of course. It's my job to guide newcomers like you into the world of Pokémon. Before we continue, do you need any extra assistance? Well, I don't believe I do. So... no info needed. Fantastic. Now we should talk about the expectations and requirements of the league. There are 18 gym leaders for you to defeat alongside the Elite 8. Yes, you heard that right. It's the Elite 8. You heard that right. 8. Why didn't I just skip forward with dialogue when she says it again? Pokemon here act a little differently from other regions. They won't obey you if they don't deem you worthy. Is it also this loud for you? I hope it's not. You can check your status as a trainer by taking a look at your trainer card. Everything's listed there for you. Right, speaking of which, we should probably set that up now. What do you identify as? I would personally believe that I'm a boy. So, I'm a boy. Okay, so I have a few profiles on hand. Mind going through them? Please select a profile to see more. And now we got our 6 protagonist options. And I'm not sure I remember all their names correctly. I think this is Avis, Avia. I forgot your name. This should be Ariana, this is Ellen, and this is Arrow. Why don't I remember you? God damn it. So we can choose any of these 6 as our first as our protagonist, and last time I used Arrow, so this time I might use this guy. This is my profile indeed. Could you tell me your name? The name we're gonna use for this is going to be Trios, because this channel is called AkaTrios, right? So your name is Trios? Yeah, but it sure is. It sure is Trios, that's me. Alright, everything seems settled. Do you have anything else you need to get done? And this is where we can choose our passwords, and there's actually something I want to do here. So passwords are basically ways to make the game a little bit different. And so just for you to have an idea what it does, there's like a password that grants you 5 of each nature mint at the start of a game. There's a password that grants you golden tools, which are basically HMs. So you can use the HMs once you unlock them through the gym fight without teaching them to Pokemon. There's an early way to get the Mega Z-Ring, which is a part of this game. There's also things that there's also passwords that make things a bit more difficult. There's a way to play as a 7th avatar called Anna. But for me, that's not that interesting. The most interesting thing for me is a password pack called Quality of Life. Quality of Life is basically a combination of easy HMs, no poison damage, free XP all, so everything levels at the same time, early incubator, which will be interesting from Gym 2 forwards, Pinata, which is good for grinding levels, and Unreal Time, which lets me actually have a full day cycle without actually having a full day cycle. It just makes time go faster. That's for me the most interesting thing, and I will also go for one other password, but for now, let's enter QL. Yes, one more password, and you might think this is boring, but this saves me a lot of grinding, which is great, and I will input 31 IVs, which makes sure that all the Pokemon I catch do have 41 IVs in every stat, so that I don't have to grind out the Pokemon so much. And that's, I think, all I want to do here. Let me check it really quickly. We could also go for a Shiny Charm, but Shiny odds are already increased in rejuvenation, so we don't really need that. Yeah, I think we're ready. I'll see you once you get to East Giran City then. I'll be waiting for you at the East Giran Laboratory. Don't forget. Safe travels, trios. Oh, I will surely have safe travels. The date is July XX 20XX. Ah, have you finished your registration process? In that case, let me print out your trainer card for you. There, all done and ready for you. Please, take this. Trios received a trainer card. With this, you are officially registered. Good luck to you, Trios. Look at this, we're a guy. There's 18 gyms in total, and we started at a level cap of 18, which is quite helpful for what is set up. But for now, we have to actually get to the first gym, which will take a while because we're still in kind of the intro. I don't understand why you have to register to battle in some league. What happened to the good old days of walking in and battling leaders without hassle? I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to sign up for the league, but I went for it and I don't regret my decision. I hope to one day become a champion of Aevium. But you just registered as well, no? I guess that makes us rivals. Yeah, but I don't even have a singular Pokemon. Oh, Trios! I was just on my way to see how things were going. Trios, is that your trainer card? How lovely. That means you're officially ready to go. Aevium is a beautiful region with lots to do and see. Once we disembark at Oceana Pier, we're off to Aqua Town. Yes, Aqua Town. And if you think that sounds like the element of water, you might be in for a surprise, because I was pretty sure of that too. It's a colder but cozy place to spend our days, you'll see. Here, are you doing okay? You've been so quiet since last night. Certain dialogue options of this game can affect how characters see you. Pokémon Rejuvenation has a friendship value system. Depending on your dialogue choices, characters will respond differently and either gain or lose friendship value. Friendship values may change dialogue and other events that happen later. Choose your words carefully. I'm fine. I'm glad to hear it. I know moving is hard, but this is for the best, I promise. Anyway, we should be talking at Oceana Pier later tonight. In the meantime, why don't you go speak with your captain? He's a longtime friend of mine. As for me, I have to be somewhere right now. Please take care, Trios. I love you. Well then. And now we have a whole fucking boat to explore. He seems to be ignoring me. What a guy. I got a ticket of a ship from some sweepstakes. Can't complain. This woman's music is so eloquent, so beautiful. So beautiful that I think I may take a nap right here as I stand. Does that make me insane? Yes, it does. I never get tired of playing the piano. It's my life passion. Yeah, you're a piano lady. I would have thought that. I never get tired of my audience either. Please enjoy what I have to offer you. I have heard that Aevium has every Pokemon known to man. Maybe the sheer size of Aevium gives plenty of ample space for many Pokemon to thrive in? Oh yeah, there's sure a lot of Pokemon here. What else can possibly be said about the SS Oceana? She is nothing short of a beauty. She gives you a stern, leave me alone look. Okay. The SS Oceana's horns roars loudly. Playing cards is all this old man is good at anymore. I can't outrun the young'uns, but I can definitely swipe some cash if I wanted. I've been out of Aevium for far too long. My favorite place in the entire region is Route 9. It's so beautiful and fall-like. This man thinks he can hustle cash out of me? Think again, I'm a card-playing champion. The Wingull and Pelipper have been following the ship for miles. I wonder if I know where they're going. Does it matter if I do? I'm on my way to Grand Dream City so that I can have my interview with Mr. Blake Yori. You do know him, correct? Owner of Blake Yori Corporations? I actually think they own the company that created the SS Oceana. Yeah, they own a lot, man. Ah, the captain is here. Oh ho ho! You must be the wonderful trios, aren't you? Please, please, come. I've been expecting you. My name is Augustus Briney. I come from a family of sailors. I happen to be the captain of the SS Oceana. So tell me, how was your voyage so far? Surely it must be enjoyable. It's been great. Oh ho ho! That's what I like to hear. I've done my very best to keep things nice and orderly on the ship. Anyway, your mother asked me to go through a few things with you before we disembark in Aevium. Is there anything you'd wish to know in particular? The Aevium League is a little different than the old traditional. The league consists of 18 different gym leaders and the Elite 8. That's correct. I was going to say that's right, like the Duck Dimmadome meme. That's right, I'm Duck Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. There are 8 elite trainers this time around. Usually there are 4. I get into how that works, but I feel like that would be jumping a gun a little bit. Don't you think? Is there anything you wish to know in particular? Pokemon obedience. Pokemon seem to act somewhat differently in this region. They only follow orders from trainers they respect. We've done a plethora of research on this phenomenon. As a result of this research, it seems that Pokemon obedience is directly linked to the amount of badges the trainer has. Oddly enough, Pokemon stop gaining XP at a certain level until a new badge is received as well. You'll never have to worry about this about when this phenomenon will happen though. Instead, of each trainer card have these level caps listed below each badge slot. Yep, so right now, even if we wanted to, we cannot level past level 18, which is great because if we level to level 19, we would be able to get over leveled and our Pokemon would stop listening to us. There is a tech in another Pokemon game called Reborn, where there's also level cap, but it's a soft cap, so you can go over, but also have ways to get back under, where I use that to pre-evolve Pokemon and just get back under the level cap. That's funny as well. Aevium itself. Oh ho ho! Yes, Aevium is a quite vast area. Aevium is one giant archipelago, consisting of 4 main islands: Floria, Terrajuma, Teriel, and Artica. The Atrica. Something peculiar is that Aevium used to be one huge landmass, but a mysterious event caused the land to split apart. The SS Oceana will be docking on Floria Island very soon. No, I'm good. Very well then, in that case let's end our little conversation. The farewell banquet is about to begin after all. Huh? Surely you've heard of a farewell banquet, and even if you haven't, the name is enough to explain what it does, yes? Today is the final day of our journey, and as such we'll be celebrating a successful voyage. Feel free to explore the ship at your leisure. Your leisure? Isn't it? At your leisure? But don't take too long, mostly because we're all starving. Ah, the fourth wall. I love the fourth wall. So now if I want to continue this game, I would have to... Oh, I didn't go here. I'm a Pokemon Ranger. Terrajuma Island is where I'm from. I was on vacation in Fiore for a few weeks, but I'm ready to get back to work. Hopefully Crawley will see how far I've gone. There's a lot we don't know of the Aevium region. After all, it was only discovered a century ago. That's not a lot of time, actually. I hear they have fried crabby curry for today's main course. So scrumptious. So delicious. Oh, I cannot wait. For the sake of time, we should probably go in. So a lot of people. There's an edgy person in a Gothitelle. There's a piano lady. I wonder what song I should play during a banquet. Perhaps something tranquil and serene. This guy. Registration is such a drag. At least I have nice food to eat. I've heard the food on the SS Oceana is simply divine. Not many people get to experience one of a cuisine like this. The chair's in the way. What is so special about the food here? I mean, it's really good, but... The farewell banquet is about to begin. I believe your mother was waiting for you. Are you ready for the banquet to start? Yes. Excellent. Let's get started. Hello everyone. I am Augustus. I've been your captain during this luxurious voyage. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you to the farewell banquet, where we celebrate the end of our voyage and beginning of something new. I hope that this trip will forever stay in your memories, especially as a fond one. But I won't keep you all too long. I'm sure you're all starving, so let's begin. Sorry, but I think there's something that needs taken care of first. Huh? What's the issue here? Please return to your seats. No, I think we won't. The ship is under our control now. What is the meaning of this? Is this a hijacking? It must be insane if you run in front of people like us. But we'll give you the benefit of the doubt and let you sit back down. Come on, take our generous offer. I refuse. You'll regret this, lady. Crescent, get Trios out of here. This ship is going down. We just got teleported by a Garfatel. Ship's burning. And we're running. You bet, child. Thank goodness you're alright. I was just hanging around here and there was this huge explosion. It knocked me off my feet and flat on my face, and I'm alright. But unfortunately we're trapped because of a flooring was gone under. What? That was a Deoxys. Damn. Hey, look who it is. I gotta say, kid, I'm glad to see you. You know, you were able to weasel your way out of that explosion, but kudos to you. Where's my mother? Oh no, I'm sorry. I was blind during that explosion, passed out. Smoking here is intense. We can't stay here for long, but the captain seems like we're conscious for all of this. Maybe, like, he'll know something. Augustus, you're too close to the fire. Please step back. Beautiful as this Oceana's done for. My prized possession. She won't make it to her destination after all this time. The ship can be replaced. What can be replaced our lives just strewn around the ship? Look, Trio survived the blast, didn't they? Oh. You've been conscious for this entire ordeal. Do you know where the Trios' mother is? Ah, yes, after the explosion, Nancy jumped down in pursuit of a sailor that destroyed the ship. So she's down there then? That's no good. Come on, Augustus, we need to get off this thing. Work together, we can... Trios, wait! Trios! Dad. I guess this is it for us. There's no way we can escape from this place. My goodness, aren't you Trios? That explosion put me halfway across the room and now I'm afraid to move. I sent out a help signal to nearby receivers, but who knows if anyone caught it. Something took the other guy that was in here. I'm just hiding here waiting for help to arrive. This is nuts. Scofatel is with us, right? It's the one that this girl called Crescent had? I've had about enough of this. No more running around. What are you doing and why? Perhaps you should be less concerned about me and more concerned about our guest that just joined us. What? Trios. But what are you doing here? I thought Crescent... She was supposed to send you somewhere safe. Sorry, safety's long gone for both of you. But now we're going to go ahead and take our target. You. Me? That's right. Did you think our target was Trios or something? Anyway, I was only going after you, but since both of you decided to just deliver yourselves to me, I'll be happy to take you both back on to HQ on silver platters. To Deoxy. Now, do you understand? There isn't any future for this trip or for anyone else put through this. Glad to see things my way. But I will create hope for at least one person. Trios, I know that we've been distant, but know that I only want you to be happy. And while it hasn't been for a long time, I was glad to be able to share some time with you on this ship. I'll hold her off as long as I can, but I want you to run. Even now on a place as confined as this vessel, you must run away. Even if at times where a future seems impossible, you must keep on. For it is through that pursuit of hope that opportunity shines through. And wherever you end up, find new friends, new opportunities, new love. Know that no matter where you are or what you're doing, I'm looking upon you, smiling, protecting. That's my love for you, Trios. A mother's love. Go, my child. Run. Keep going, kid. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's over. You have nowhere else to go. Your mother made a heartfelt speech, but this is the real world. Huh? What in the... What just happened? Nothing in particular. They got away despite what I said. We are in the real world, and the real world is full of unexpected occurrences. Leave them. We'll see Trios again. But now, we need to abandon ship. Aye. Chapter 1. Crossroads of Destiny. I would like to save the game, thanks. It's a Talonflame. Oh dear. Oh, thank goodness I was able to save at least one person. I see. That's a harrowing tale. I'm so sorry you went through that. I was on my way to East Giran from Terajuma when I picked up a distress call. Talonflame and I made our way to that location as fast as possible and well... Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even properly introduce myself. My name is Tesla. Tesla von Brand. I am from the tropical island of Aevium, that being Terajuma Island. My pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Your name is Trios? What a wonderful name. Oh, thanks. I picked it out myself. Now that that's out of our way, I wanted to say that I wouldn't worry about your mother. It looks like the group that attacked the ship was Team Zen. They're a criminal organization that seemed to just have popped up in Aevium out of nowhere. They're usually known to be somewhat incompetent, or at least rarely active. That's what's so confusing about this. I believe this is their first actual attack? Oh, but this means you're all alone now, aren't you? Don't mind me asking, what do you plan on doing now? Well, go to Gear Laboratory. That's a wonderful idea. You may be able to get your own Pokemon from there. You'll need one if you're going to be traveling around Avium. I think I'm going to head to the wreck site to see if I can find any more survivors. I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Things will work out eventually if you're patient. We'll see each other again soon, Trios. Leave away, pretty please. Full speed ahead, Talonflame. Tailwind! And they're gone. And now, we're here. Alone. On Oceana Pier. You around here, kid? Are you okay? What's the long face? Anyway, Kieran City is just up ahead. I'm tired of your boring life. Yeah. Oh, of course. And that's what I have to say. You're the lucky 1,000th person to talk to me today. Which means you can get an all-expense paid trip to the luxurious and tropical Hoenn region. But don't dilly-dally, as this offer only lasts as long as you're here talking with me. The moment our conversation ends, my offer ends. No, I don't. Goodbye, trainer. May we meet again. Yeah, if we do that, I think we'll get an alternative ending. But our journey just started, so why would I go for an alternative ending, right? There was an NPC down there. Please don't come this way. I'm feeding with fledglings. There. There's a Nidoran down there. It's good to know. There's nothing over here except a man that goes to Hoenn. The Scared City is a perfect place for new trainers to explore. The city is filled to the brim with weaker Pokemon that go easy on newcomers. Have you heard of Terrajuma Island? It's an island down south of this island, Floria. I hear it's home to many tropical Pokemon. The north exit leads to Giran City, while the south leads to Oceania Pier. Welcome to Giran City. Have a wonderful time in Aevium. Huh? Verification? There's no need for that anymore. Everything's completely taken care of automatically. Isn't technology amazing? Well, no. What's a pretty place like you doing in a pretty place like this? What's a big deal? You don't have a Pokemon. Don't waste my time. Yeah, there's 2 trainers right there. Oh yeah, achievement reach tire feed. AP need 1. We just got an achievement. I'll explain all of that shortly, or when it's actually important. Or when we get our nav, actually, because we don't have our nav yet. So we can only go in here, which is the Giran laboratory, and in here is waiting Amanda. You must be Trios. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for? As long as you're finally here, I guess it doesn't matter. We can finally get started now. Follow me. Okay, right through here. Not so fast, Amanda. Where have you been? I've been trying to call you for weeks now. What's with a head? I thought you would say they weren't for you. Sorry, I've been so busy. Also, yeah, this head is new. I decided to change up my looks is all. It's got you pretty stunned, eh? Anyway, Trios, this is Jan. He's my brother. Jan, this is Trios. Nice to meet you. I'm the head manager of the Aevium League. My sister here is a co-manager. Or at least she's supposed to be, but she's been slacking off recently. I'm not good with paperwork, you know that. You're right. If I left you with all the documentation, I think you'd burn this lab down eventually. But, whatever. I won't keep you two here. It was nice meeting you, Trios. This way. Owie! Sorry, I'm in a rush. Please excuse me. Okay. Huh? You don't even have a Pokemon with you. Wanna help me out? Get a Pokemon first. Yep, that's a quest sign. Oh, back in here. Right this way. Above all else, make sure she's there for the pickup. I assure you that things are already been set into motion. Professor Jenner, I brought a new trainer as requested. Oh, Amanda, I didn't think you'd get here so soon. So soon? We're technically late, Professor. In any case, welcome to my laboratory, Trios. I'm the lead scientist here at Giran Lab. I was hired by Jan and Zumi. Professor, you always put the trails for this lengthy introduction. Can we just skip this for once? Ah, I suppose you're right. In that case, please take Trios and help them choose right away. Oh man, this is the best part. Let's go. This is our decision, but if you're having trouble, there's a machine in the back of a room that will drop down a random Pokemon for once you can select here. Good luck. Okay, now. This is our starter choice. And I will save here because this is one of a few times I'm willing to save scum to get the outcome I need. Because, well, honestly, why not? This game is not easy. We're playing on classic mode. No matter which starter we pick, and I already know which starter I am going to pick, we need the starter to be at the best of their capabilities. In my private playthrough, I picked Grookey. Because this is a field game, and I've played Desolation before this, where Grookey's hidden ability, Grassy Surge, actually overrides the field that is present. Therefore, the field is just gone. So that was pretty cool for my playthrough in Desolation. For this one, I'm going to go at it at a more meta kind of way. One thing I want to achieve in this playthrough of Pokémon Rejuvenation is actually catch every Pokemon available in Aevium. So we're going to go with a full Pokédex as much as we're able to do it. This means I will probably have to save Scum on 2 occasions, because there's one Pokemon that is only available through an egg, and there's one starter Pokemon that is unavailable outside of this very choice. And that's the starter Pokemon we're going to take. It is also objectively the strongest starter to take in any of the Pokemon fan games, which just goes to show that it is severely unbalanced, which is why I didn't take it in my first time. Let's save again. The starter we cannot get at any other point of the game that we're going to pick now is Torchic. And I'm going to reset until I get Torchic with its hidden ability, just to make sure that it is the best it can be and provides the most use it can. Consider this, I've already played through the game once. I still remember somewhat what I did in that playthrough, to make sure that we still have a fun playthrough even though we're using the strongest starter here. And the game still throws a lot of difficult fights our way, and I'm not one for general optimization. I just go with vibes. I just try to make my individual pieces strong enough to have enough fun and enough things to show for everyone. So we're going to choose Torchic here. And we're not giving a name to Torchic yet, because we can do that, I think, over here anyway. We'll check whether we get the hidden ability. We did not, which means, oh, but we get the perfect nature. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. But yeah, I'm going to pause the recording over here, and I'll bring you back once I got the Torchic with Speed Boost, which is the hidden ability. So be right back. Well, you wouldn't believe it. I only had to rewind once. We got Speed Boost, everyone. It only took one reset. What do you know? Also, the pausing didn't work. I have to work on OBS again. But yeah, we got our Torchic, and actually, I'm not gonna give it a name just yet. If there's any comments on this video, I will be very happy to see some name suggestions for our main starter. And you go from there. Hell yeah, that's a nice choice, Trios. At least it looks like a nice choice. Let's see if it actually is one. And by that, I mean a Pokemon battle, of course. Don't worry, I'll use a weaker Pokemon I picked up here in the lab for this. It won't be a fair fight otherwise. Let's see what you got. It's our first fight against Amanda. Leek's got Amanda send out Hatena. You know what? While we're here, let me teach you something neat. If you press the S key, you can inspect the Pokemon currently on the field. Try it out. Inspect the Torchic. It's level 5. We can see everything about this. And even see the crit rate, which is funny. And we can also do the same for this. And it tells us the boost it gets, or the malices it gets. It's pretty handy. For now, we use Amber. And with a tackle, a speed boost. Now when we look at this, +1 speed. Let's go. Another Amber. And immediately we go to level 6. Trios defeated League and Scott Amanda. You're totally good. Geo Liquors, Marianne. What? I was blown away by your potential. You have a long way to go, but I know for a fact that you'll get there. Anyway, that was a good battle through and through. Here's a little something for me to get you started. It's 5 Pokeballs. That's all for me now, but Professor Jenner should get you all situated. Before I go, let me heal up your Pokemon. See you later, Trios, and good luck on your journey. Ah yes, I see you've made it your choice then. Very well, you may be on your way. Good luck, Trios. Hey, Professor. I finally analyzed all the data I got from Amethyst Cave. So with that, I think I'm going to clock out for the day. Oh, who's this? A new trainer Trios, this is my assistant Ren. Oh, a new trainer, eh? You look kinda tough. How about we do a quick battle? I promise I'll go a little easy on you. Yep, we immediately get thrown into our second battle with Ren, who has a Froakie. And yes, this is static. Ren always has a Froakie. Now, if this Froakie has Water Gun, we're pretty much screwed, right? Well, it appears it does not. So we can growl a few times and make sure it doesn't damage us in any real capacity. And then we just scratch away. Oh, a crit! That's great. Somehow reducing its attack didn't really do anything for us, but we should be able to deal with it rather well. Another crit! You go, Torchic. And Froakie dies. A very understandable death here. Torchic go to level 7, and we defeated Pokemon Trainer Ren. Not bad. Not bad at all. Huh, you won. You're just a newbie. Gotta admit, I didn't expect that, but I'm super impressed. I'll say though, that was my first time using my own Pokemon. I usually rent some of a professor's Pokemon when I'm on more dangerous expeditions. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time. See you later, Trios. Huh. Trios, may I actually ask you for a favor? I have a daughter named Melia. I sent her on her way to Route 1. I'm confident in her abilities to defend herself, but I feel better if there was someone by her side. Of course, I'll pay you in advance for the inconvenience. But the Pokédex of a Cybernav. Cybernav is a device similar to a Pokégear. You may check the town map, listen to music, modify encounter rates with your Spice Scent app. I hear the Spice Scent is a new app from a solo dev called Jankles. You may be on your way now. Good luck. Yeah, we got the Cybernav now, which is now I can show you the achievements. There's achievements that give us AP, and there's a lot of them. Do I remember what AP do? No, I don't. Is it important for me? No, it really is not. Got a new tutor that works somehow, which we'll figure out later. But generally speaking, it's generally just a nice thing to have, especially for the Spice Scent. This is the normal encounter rate. We can, if we really want to encounter stuff, we can set it to 9. And if we really don't, we can set it to 0. For now, I'll set it to... Actually, for now, I leave it at 100 to give the most normal way. And with that, we got our first Pokemon. Oh, and remember the quest marker up here? Now we can actually take it. You must be here because of my request, no? Oh no. What? Oh no? Well, since you're here, do you want to help me out? Awesome. So I was reading through some old historic texts that talked about the history of Giran. There's one thing in particular that interested me. The detail of a never-ending library that had untold knowledge of ancient civilizations and Pokemon. I believe one of the ancient civilizations mentioned included the Garufa civilization. If you're unaware of a Garufa civilization, it was a group of people who were completely against Pokemon. They thought of them as vile pests. There's more to them than that, but that's why I need help. I need to know the secrets of a Garufa. I doubt we'll be able to find it right away, but at least we can create some sort of lead. There are 3 people I wanted to gain information from. The woman behind this lab, the receptionist of a Chrysalia hotel, and finally, the leader of a local gang, Karina. That's our first quest, which we accepted with only a Torchic by our side. A speedy Torchic, but a Torchic nonetheless. And there's another quest giver. I need help. Would anyone help me? Thank you. I should probably explain what happened. My Starly and I were walking down by the Petal Garden when some fox ambushed me. I took Starly because it's apparently an extremely rare Pokemon in Aevium. They said they were going to sell Starly in the Badlands for a high price. That's an extremely dangerous place, and the quickest way to get there is by boat, which means there must be around Oceana Pier. Please save my Starly. We'll save your Starly, little girl. However, we're not gonna save your Starly in this episode because we're already almost an hour in and I have to go now. But let's save here. And next episode, we're looking at walking through Giran City, East Giran City to be specific, and pick up a few Pokemon, because in East Giran City I can already tell you there are some interesting encounters. Like one of my favorite steel types, Klink, or a Klink. I don't quite remember the English name for it. However, we can get a Klink in this city. We can get many interesting things running around. We've already saw at Oceana Pier the Nidoran and the Fletchling. So there's quite a few things we can already obtain from the start, which I'm very, very happy about. So let's see if we can get that rolling next episode. But for now, I hope you had a wonderful time, and we see each other next time. Bye bye.